little closer, you will see it until I see you drop some blood on me, even Steve. Should I trade it in my past, in my future? Girl or a boy, I don't wanna confuse ya. For the girl, keep giving up for your living. You don't have to take all your living. For the girl, keep giving up for your living. You don't have to take all your living.
These days there's a lot of focus on these pre-season tournaments. We've got the Champions Trophy for you and we're at group stage 2.
Yeah, it's just beginning to warm up now. We've seen some decent football already.
The match for you today, Braga will take on Torino.
Here's the lineup. two banks of four. 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Have a look at this list for Torino, their lineup here. So we think it's going to be 3-5-2, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers preferring to bring it back now.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Suddenly it's become more about control and care rather than speed. Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
He's got to be a danger man. What a pleasure it was to see him in that last match when he couldn't stop scoring.
And Zogbia. It's offside. That's a good spot by the defender. And Zogbia. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Strong challenge. He's got his shot off now. I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. And Zogbia. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Suarez! Well, he's turned it onto the frame of the goal. And the ball knocked away long. Well, he's cleared the danger. Luis Suarez made a quick interception. And Zogbia challenges for the ball. Really tussling for the ball here. He's come into this area, into his own midfield to collect the ball. Rather deep position, but you can see what they're doing. They're keeping possession by doing it. Zogbia. He's really strutting his stuff now. And Zogbia. Rodriguez. That's good movement forward here. Suarez, and here's the shot. Simple save by Mateus in goal. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. James Rodriguez. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
4 on the ball. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. And there is the... So the second half is underway. Room for improvement, shall we say?
Yeah, give it a C-, but hoping for an A+ in the second half.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Suarez. Room for the cross. And now the shot. It is a team that can... Suarez! And he scores spectacularly.
It's got to go down, I think, as one of the goals of the season, because it wasn't just about the finish, it was that marvellous build-up play. So many players involved in it.
Goal for the
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Luis Suarez.
Eduardo. Strong challenge. Luis Suarez. They can be quick on the break now. Luis Suarez. James Rodriguez. Let's fly! Hit the post! Well, they might nickname him Lucky after this. The frame of the goal came to his rescue, and then in the end, what might have been a chance just petered out, and he's got the ball, the keeper.
Yeah, he'll argue he had his angles covered with that first one, and the second one, no problem for him.
And Zogbia. This could be it. And Zogbia, you really fancied him to score, but the goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be asking where his defenders were, but cometh the hour, he stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
Corner played into the middle. Shots on here. Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Eduardo. And Zogbia. Zogbia trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Luis Suarez. Well, he's cleared the danger. Zogbia. Well, that is beautifully done.
Talk about individual skill, the ability to beat a man. He's shown it all there.
And there is some backup for him in this position. And shoots! Well, it's one of those that hits the post and goes in, to the delight of the scorer.
He might have mishit it, I don't know, but he doesn't care.
Well, you're too young to remember, Alan, but they used to have square goalposts, and a lot more came out than went in those days. So for the attackers, that's a bonus of the change in the technology, and in off the post.
Yeah, and I think he deserved that, though, because struck it well and right into the corner.
There's time for some fresh legs here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. He's coming forward with some danger. Throw-in coming up. Diego Godin. And Zogbia. 10 minutes left of regular time. An incisive pass. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Real chance. Oh, fantastic goal.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. 7 minutes to go. And Zogbia. He's really strutting his stuff now.
will be a free kick.
Substitution for...
It is going to be a change in midfield, and a good performer is going to just have a rest for the last few minutes.
Yeah, he plays with his head as well as his legs, because you don't always have to run about too much. Positionally, he was top class today.
The referee has
Two
indicated...
oohs around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Eduardo. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. He's blocked the shot well. So the corner about to be taken. In goes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal.
And the referee has now called a halt.
They never let up. Corner played into the middle. Shots on here. Difficult skill. Good. And there is some backup for him in this position. And shoots! Well, it's one of those that hits the post and goes in, to the delight of the scorer.
He might have mishit it, I don't know, but he doesn't care.
And now the shot! It is a team that can... Suarez! And he scores spectacularly.
It's got to go down, I think, as one of the goals of the season, because it wasn't just about the finish, it was that marvellous build-up play. So many players involved in it.
Mi piace con lei della flora. In altre città d'Europa tenerla da dietro e sbanfare l'aroma. Mentre cucina qualcosa di appetitoso. Bere, guardare dei documentari sull'universo e su come funziona.
More action for you today from the Champions Trophy, and it's the third match in the group stage.
It's been good. We've seen good crowds, big crowds at these matches, and that can only help the players.
Today, Torino will play against Sporting. Have a look at this list for Torino, their lineup here. Antonio Rosati starts in goal. Nicolas Nkolo starts with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. And looking at the front men, well, there are two of them in this lineup. Check on the team news for you for Sporting. 4-3-3. And they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Striding forward, purposefully. Good strong tackle. They should be able to play on a wider front now, Alan, shouldn't they, with the signing of this winger?
Yeah, they were a bit narrow, I thought, previously, so this will widen the pitch a bit. Should be a good addition.
Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. No nonsense defending from him. And here's the shot. That's a good block. And that's dealt with the problem. Luis Suarez. Lorenzo De Silvestri. Well, he's got support here, doing well to keep the ball.
Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
And the referee has given the free kick. It's a fine stop at full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. It will be a corner. He's put in the corner. That's a high-class header and a world-class save.
Well, you could argue it was a good height for him, but what reflexes, what agility he showed there.
Good stop by the goalkeeper. Great interception. The opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. And Zogbia. How about that, Alan?
Oh, lovely to watch.
With great vision here. Good work from the keeper. That's a corner.
Well, they've created chance after chance. They need some ruthlessness now.
They've broken through here with the first goal.
Might that just be the vital strike?
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Giving the ball away now. And Zogbia. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Tackle here. Well, he has cleared the danger. Now the shot! Defending is a collective effort, and it certainly was here. The one off the line, and then in the end, when it looked as though another chance would come, the goalkeeper was able to claim the ball.
Yeah, pat on the back for the defender. Smile from the keeper after a fairly simple save.
Well, I like the look of this attack. And Zogbia. Shots on! Back into play off the crossbar. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. A timely challenge. It was definitely a foul. Where was it? Been given outside the penalty area. Well, that looked a bit naughty from up here, but not to the referee, who's got a better view. Hit it well! And he scores! Direct from the free kick. Well, it swerved a bit at the end. It might have been going wide initially, but it's hit the inside of the post into the back of the net.
Yeah, and when you do hit them with that kind of accuracy, there's just no chance for the goalkeeper, no chance at all. Great news for the manager, because I think he made a couple of changes there, and now they're back on level terms.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Diaby. Striding forward, purposefully. And up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. He's got the technique to deal with the press. Well, they tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Well, it's match day 3 in the Champions Trophy. We're ready to go for the second half. Third and final group game. That's a brilliant challenge. And Zogbia. Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. And Zogbia. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. That's gone out for a throw-in. Luis Suarez. James Rodriguez. And that will be another throw here. And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. He's got his shot off now. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Good interception there. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. And that will clear the danger. And Zogbia. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Well, we're early in the season, but a very exciting game coming up. It's the Super Cup, of course. Next, for Torino, they'll be facing Wolfsburg.
Yeah, and it's got a special feel to it, and I think there might be a bit of needle, a bit of history between the two teams, and I hope that will lead to some good football.
Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Here is Rodriguez, Alvarez. And Zogbia. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. able to cut that out with some sharp movement. James Rodriguez had a go! Powerful drive, close enough to suggest have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Fernandez.
Well, most of these supporters came in expecting to see their team win. It hasn't all gone according to plan, but they're pushing them on now.
And now the shot! Super goalkeeping.
And it's gone for a corner.
And here comes the corner. Ronaldo! Excellent header, millimetres away from scoring, really.
I think he thought he had scored, and maybe the keeper did too.
It's great. Noise in the stadium now, and it's a terrific game, still level.
There's all to play for, isn't there? And I think that should help the players, the home support here in the final few minutes.
There is still time for either side to win this, with 5 minutes left. He's cut it out. Zogby. Taking on the defenders. Now he can cross it.
Well, they've decided to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes, and one will be coming on.
This could be the corner that decides the game. He's put in the corner. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed.
Well, there we are, nothing to separate these two sides at the end of this contest.
Well, possession wasn't everything today, because the team with less of the ball managed to get a draw. Well, that looked a bit naughty from up here, but not to the referee, who's got a better view to hit it well, and he scores direct from.
I see nothing but stars. Ain't trying to cause problems. When I stumble, I fall. Guess that's just drama, and I give it my all.
You can tell, talking to the players here who are taking part in the Champions Trophy, they're getting caught up in the rather serious nature of it. It is pre-season, but they want some silverware. It's the semi-final today.
Yeah, it is easy to forget.
Takes on the shot! Have a look at this list for Torino, their lineup here. Antonio Rosati starts in goal. Mats Hummels plays with Nicolas Nkulu in the fullback positions. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Saul in the middle of the park. And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. And here's Montpellier and their lineup for you. Well, we put it up
and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
Well, it's his pace over 5 yards, over 10 yards that is so impressive, and he can leave defenders for dead.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. Here's Saul. Berg. Crisp defending there. De Bruyne. And Zogbia. Coming in as a group in midfield, not as individuals, to win the ball back. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Zogbia. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's a stunning goal. Fine move. Excellent application in front of goal. He's a really good player. And he's taken the chance with some aplomb here. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Congre. Aaron Moy. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Clever pass in behind by De Bruyne. And there it is! Very much quick-fire football from these boys. They've scored again. Restarting at 2-0. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. It's looking good, this move. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Here's Saul and Zogbia. Luis Suarez. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Must score! It's bounced back into play from the bar. The shot gets blocked. It's gone out for a throw. And shoots! Up for grabs here. Zogbia. Strong, powerful clearance. He got in the way. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. De Bruyne's delivery. Shot on! In from De Bruyne. Good defensive clearance there. And Zogbia. Shots on here. And it's a goal! Well, for a fraction of a second, Alan, I thought he was going to keep it out. He did get a touch on the ball, the goalkeeper, but in it went. Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there. He's his own harshest critic and feels he should have done better. I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Able to make a good interception. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. And the players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. Torino have given it away now. Berg. Comes in strongly. Zogbia. Very good first half here.
Well, as you can see from the scoreline as we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game.
Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
Berg. Aaron Moy. A timely challenge. Luis Suarez.
Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Berg.
And now the shot!
That's quite a comfortable save, really.
A brilliant first half from this fella.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Well, we're early in the season, but a very exciting game coming up. It's the Super Cup, of course. Next for Torino, they'll be facing Wolfsburg.
Yeah, and it's got a special feel to it, and I think there might be a bit of bit of history between the two teams, and I hope that will lead to some good football.
Zogria. On to the attack now.
Look at the shot's on! Dealt with comfortably by Lecomte. Suarez.
And here's the shot. That's a very good goal. Important moment, maybe the most important moment in the match. They shouldn't be caught from here, should they, Alan?
I don't think so. There'll be questions asked if they are, and to be honest with you, Martin, the opposition looks down and out down there.
Unkulu. And Zogbia.
Great touch on the ball.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
A good try, but a simple save.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What about this for a shot? Optimistic. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Here comes the corner. Defended well. He's got his shot off now.
Well, they just can't get the ball away. It's another corner.
Corner played into the middle. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Takes on the shot.
Well, that's an absolutely stunning strike.
I cannot believe he took that on, Martin. It stunned me, and it certainly stunned the keeper.
Well, they'll be showing that over and over again. They will be signing the match ball for him afterwards because of a hat-trick.
Yeah, he won't forget this day in a hurry. Top stuff from him.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour.
Nothing so far in this game to surprise us. Perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
Let's fly!
So the corner about to be taken.
In goes the corner. Could score! Cleared away by the defender.
10 minutes left of regular time. Now Rodriguez. Zogbia.
These two have got a great understanding with their passing. And shoots!
It's behind for another corner.
Well, both sides are going to make changes now. Corner swung in. Got to get it over the first man defending, and they haven't done that from the corner.
Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. Letalek. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Here is Rodriguez.
And now the shot!
Wonderful goal. It's a compliment to their attitude to keep on going and widening the lead here.
Yeah, thoroughly professional, and the manager will be delighted with that attitude.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really.
3 minutes to be added on. There's only a
Minute to go.
And Zogbia.
He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You really fancied him to score, but the goalkeeper kept his beliefs and kept him out.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be asking where his defenders were, but cometh the hour. He stepped up there, didn't he, the keeper?
The corner count rising.
Corner's taken.
Doesn't matter how you win a semi. Zogbia.
Left the defenders.